Hey guys, it's Jamie Lynn. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is May 27th and I am 9 days from my June 5th operation date for my VSG surgery. I wanted to stop in and talk a little bit about what's been going on with me mentally, physically, emotionally, and the whole nine. And also let you know what I've done to prepare for surgery. I am already 5 days into my pre-op diet. My pre-op diet, which is required by my surgeon, nutritionist, and team, requires me to have a protein shake for breakfast, a protein shake for lunch, and a dinner consisting of a protein and a vegetable. I also have the opportunity for a couple of snacks in there as long as they are high protein and low carb. So, the nutritionist gave me a list of options for my shakes that I could choose from. She did request that they at least have 30 grams of protein in them, and I've tried several. I tried the Muscle Milk and the EAS Advantage, both in vanilla flavor, and I didn't like the aftertaste of either one of those. I marked those off the list relatively quickly. Next, I moved on to the Premier Shakes and tried those, and I tried the strawberry because my wife really likes the strawberry in the Atkins brand. But I didn't like the strawberry. I did try the chocolate and the banana, and they were my favorites. So I currently have the chocolate Premier Protein and the bananas and cream. I really like these, and I can see myself using these for a while. My very favorite in terms of taste was the Atkins Cafe Caramel Shake, and there's also, I believe, a mocha latte one. They're the ones made with coffee. I'm a coffeeholic, I know it. But these only have 15 grams of protein and 2 net carbs. My issue with that is that 15 grams of protein in an 11-ounce drink after surgery is not going to be as feasible as 30 grams in the same amount. So at least for right now, I'm going to stick with the Premier Protein. Maybe later on down the road, I can incorporate some of the Atkins shakes that I like the flavor of a little better. We'll see. In addition to those Premier Shakes, which I have for breakfast and for lunch, I also have a couple of snacks that I like. My favorites right now are the Star-Kissed Tuna Creations. The flavors that I am drawn to are the spicier ones, the Thai chili style, which is what this is, and the sweet and spicy. There's also a honey barbecue that's good. These do have carbs in them. They're not carb free. This one, for example, has 4 sugars in it. I believe when I scan it into my bariatric app, it comes up with 5. They have 90 calories and 14 grams of protein, which is really good. They help me feel full a lot longer. There's another flavor that has no carbs, and it's the buffalo, spicy buffalo style. I think it's like supposed to be like buffalo hot wings flavor. And while the flavor is good, the smell just reminds me of straight up full baby diaper, and I can't get past it. So I took that one off my list because I enjoy the other one so much better that even though as long as I don't smell that one, I'm okay. It's not worth it. It's entirely too much work for some tuna in a package. For 2.6 ounces of tuna in a package at that. One of my dogs is under the deck. Holly, come here. Holly, come on. Get out of there. And she's rustling in the leaves. Get out of there. In addition to my drinks and snack options, I also have purchased from Amazon some glass baby food jars. These are reusable, twist lids. I prefer, me personally, to eat out of glass whenever possible as opposed to plastic. Just a personal preference, and these I thought would be helpful post-operatively, not only for lunch that I bring to work, but I got a set of 12 so I can do up jellos and broths ahead of time and have those made up for a couple of meals. Not a bad deal. I did pay a little more than I would than you would for like the plastic ones, but again, it's a personal preference for me. I also purchased, at the advice of several other individuals from support groups that I'm in, the Gas-X sublingual dissolving strips. pretty cool. I can't wait to try them. They say they help. I hope they help for after surgery. Of course, nothing's going to help any more than walking, so walking is what I'm going to be relying on most of the time, but if these help even just a little, that'd be great. Finding these was difficult. I don't know if they're not making them or if fewer and fewer retailers are carrying them, but I did have a lot of trouble finding these. So I got 2 boxes from the one location, which was a CVS pharmacy, that I was able to find them at. In addition to that, another recommended item that I purchased, again off of Amazon, was the Organic Smooth Move Laxative Tea. I hear a lot of people talk about after surgery, about the constipation and the issues that they have with that. I'm hoping this is helpful. I really wanted to have something on hand so that if that is a problem, I can address it quickly. I also know that people recommend the Miralax. Again, I'll probably have some of that on hand also. Better safe than sorry. We'll see. By far still my favorite item, surgery related, was my personalized Yeti from my wife. Keeps my drinks extremely cold. I like my shakes as cold as I can get them without them being frozen. So this works really well, and I can look at it and know she's thinking of me. Silly, I know, but it works. I had a bit of a mental breakdown in the weeks leading up to pre-op diet start. In my mind, I think I was worried about never being able to have the foods that I want again, and I was hung up on that. And I had created a pre-surgery bucket list of places that I wanted to go eat. My places included Mexican and Italian and sushi and Chinese and Thai food and all of these places that I felt like I'd never be able to eat at again. And my very first choice off my bucket list was Mexican food, and I went there with some coworkers from work, and I got my favorite dish, and I had chips and salsa, and it was wonderful. And when I left, I felt like crap. Not physically because of the food, but mentally and emotionally. I felt like, what the hell are you doing? I don't think, for me, that was a good idea. I can't put into words how much this surgery and the opportunity to have this surgery means to me. I mean, the thought that I can spend more time with my friends and family because I'm not going to die at a young age. I can say that, but until you feel in my heart what that means, it's just words. And somehow sabotaging that with a bucket list of places that's going to set me back even farther than I am when I need to start wasn't a good idea. So my bucket list got one place not marked off the list, and that was it. And instead I focused on eating things that were healthy yet enjoyable to me and not splurging on anything like that. I feel better about that decision now. Am I gonna miss the Thai food? Sure. But there's nothing that says I can't have that in moderation after I focus on bringing me to a healthy place. So I think I made the best choice I could for me. For anybody else thinking about that, I hope it works for you. I know a lot of people just want to get that one last out of the way. It wasn't a good choice for me, so I backed out. Mentally, I am ready for this surgery. I have 9 days to continue to lose as much weight as possible, shrink my liver like this diet is intended to do, get any last minute items that I need to purchase, and pack my hospital bag. I'm excited. I can't wait to get started with the next step in this journey. I feel like I've learned a lot up till this point, and I want to continue to learn more. Not only about myself, but about the new lifestyle that I'm going to be leading. I feel like every day I learn something new, and I push myself a little farther in terms of what I can do, and what my plans are going to be. We were walking not too long ago at the park, my wife and I, and we walked past a lake, and there was a gentleman kayaking on the lake. And I looked at Lee, my wife, and I said, I want to do that. And she looked at me like, okay, we'll go kayaking. And I explained to her that right now I fear that my weight prevents me from being able to do things like that. But just something I never even thought of, kayaking. I didn't realize I wanted to kayak until I saw someone doing it and realized that's something that I feel like I can't do right now that I look forward to doing. It's the little things, you know. I'm not trying to have a bikini body and, you know, be on the cover of the swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated or anything like that. But I'd like to kayak. I want to go hiking with my wife. I want to not sweat at the thought of being outside. So I'm excited. I am excited and ready and happy. And shout out to my wife, who's there with me every step of the way, who has my back, who supports me in every crazy idea that I have. I think that's all that I've got for today. I'm not sure when my next video will be. Theoretically, I'd like to have another one up before surgery, maybe the night before-ish, and hopefully get some updates posted after surgery. If you guys have any recommendations or any thoughts about some products or ideas, shoot them down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to respond, and I look forward to our next videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!